What's going on, everybody? It's Sea Bear. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. And I think I have a success addiction. Not I think I have a success addiction. No matter what I do, no matter what I accomplish, I'm just never satisfied. And, I think everyone has their vice. Everyone has something that, kind of has a hold of them. And I think one of my main ones is just reaching goals and trying to succeed. But to be honest, it sucks because it's like no matter what I do, I will never be good enough in my eyes. I get good grades, I learn, I do everything I can in school. Still not enough. I get a good job, an internship. It's still not enough. I'm looking for the next thing. I'm always looking to improve. And it's an addiction. And I know a lot of people get angry with me. You know, you're never satisfied. It's like you're never content with anything. And yeah, it's like I know, but I don't know. I just don't know how to not be that way. And I'm sure a lot of you are like that too. It's like no matter what you accomplish, the work you put in, it's never enough and you'll never be good enough. And like why do I never feel like I'm enough? Why do I feel like I'm never doing the right things? And I think success, like succeeding, completing tasks, is just a way of validation. Like you're validating yourself by what you can succeed in and what you can accomplish. For me, I feel if I didn't get anything done for the day, if I didn't get one step closer to whatever goals I have or whatever thing I want to do, I just feel like a loser and like I'm worth nothing. And I think that really has a lot of bad repercussions being that hard on yourself. And I think maybe this could stem from others just wanting to validate others around you, like wanting validation from others around you. And particularly in my case, I think it was definitely my parents was one reason why I'm the way I am. I felt like when I was growing up, I was always in competition, when it came to football, soccer, wrestling, sports, just always in a competition. And a lot of that, yeah, I think it did stem from, my upbringing, my parents, them just wanted me to be good at certain things. And I certainly wanted to be good too. But I think there's a lot of pressure that I felt like I had to succeed because of them. I had to be better than everyone else because of them. And when it comes down to it, they don't matter. No one else matters but yourself. Like you don't need to validate yourself or like you don't need validation from anyone else. You should be content with not having it all, not always needing the best thing. And this is something I'm certainly struggling with and I want to get better at. But I don't know. I think that it's a good thing to have, but you eventually get exhausted from it and you just can't take any more. So going back to like the competition thing, me always being in competition with different sports and literally anything, I always had to make it a competition. I think it just carried over into my everyday life now that I'm older and not doing those things anymore. It's like I want to be in competition with everyone all the time, with myself, trying to beat myself out from the previous day. And yeah, I think it's good, but it can get over you can get overwhelmed. You can get hyper fixated on just being a better version of yourself and never actually relaxing. And I get this is what it takes to, build something great, to actually accomplish things that no one else has accomplished. But at the end of the day, it's exhausting. Like I'm exhausted from my life. I feel like I'm constantly just never enough. I'm never doing enough. And it's really taken a toll on me. I think a lot of the problem is that social media just amplifies this feeling of, like not getting satisfaction from anything, this success addiction, and just feeling like you're not enough. It just seems like everyone's ahead of me. No matter what I do, someone's always going to be better than me. There's always going to be that like self made millionaire that's 20 years old. Like, it's just not like, how am I supposed to compete with that, Like, that is just not realistic, but it's like you see it every single day on social media, and those people just make you feel like crap because you are not where they're at. And I get everyone has their different progress, levels and styles, but I don't know. I just think social media has amplified this feeling, especially for me, and I'm sure many of you too. And, these pages, these people, they just promote working. There's so many gurus that just promote, working your ass off until that's all that you do, is your life is consumed with either your professional work or just getting better at something. And I get that's like how you need to accomplish your dreams, how you accomplish what you want to do in your life. But it's just unrealistic, the pressure that they put on you, or the pressure that they make you think that you need to put on yourself. And these are people like, Alex Ramosa, even David Goggins, just different creators that, pertain to males mostly. But they just make you feel like shit because you aren't doing enough. I don't know if they make you feel like shit, but they make your mind make you think that you are not enough. And yeah, like I said, it makes me feel horrible about myself when I see all these other people succeeding way quicker, way faster, and just getting dealt a lucky hand, or getting dealt, something better than me. And it's like, how do I get that? Like, how do I feel like I'm enough and I don't have to constantly just try to search for validation through success, through getting everyday tasks done? And this is something that me and my girlfriend have talked about a lot, because she's trying to go into dental school and she feels the same exact way that I do. And we both think that, I think it's just our careers aren't established yet. We don't really know what we're going to do in the future. So we do feel like pressure from we need to succeed. So I think once we finally get to like where we're going to be when it comes to career, I think these feelings will start to go away a bit. But one thing that me and her have practiced doing is just take a day, like 1 day a month, 2 days a month, to just do nothing. Just don't do anything productive. And what this does for us is it forces me and her to just be with ourselves. And I mean, sometimes we'll just do nothing together, or we'll just do it individually. Like, say we just play video games all day. We just watch TV all day, or we just go on walks, be in nature, just nothing productive, because you just need rest, but nothing like that's going to work towards our goals or that success component in our life. And I think this just makes us deal with ourselves. It makes us deal with our own thoughts. It makes us just not work constantly. And we have to deal with that feeling of feeling like we're not doing enough, and get used to realizing it's okay to not be working every single day and not have this addiction to just get the next task. And I get this is like embedded in our hardware, in our brain, like our software in our brain, but it's just not healthy. And it just makes us face our problems. Because I think a lot of, like I said, a lot of what drives me for this success addiction is validation from myself and from other people, such as when I was younger, my parents. And just doing nothing for 1 day really makes me like face these problems. I can't just put my nose down and work and just put my mind on other things. I finally get to face the hardships that I've been dealing with and not ignore them anymore when I do nothing on this day. So yeah, I don't know if, I'm sure a lot of you guys have the same exact problem that I do. Like, you just have the success addiction. No matter what you do, you always want the next thing, the next bigger, better thing. And you're never content with anything, and you just feel like you're not enough. So let me know in the comments if you guys relate to what I just said. Let me know if you have a success addiction, and let me know what your solution is to kind of rest and get that out of the way. Let me know how you navigate these feelings. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts. And if you enjoyed, please consider liking and subscribing, and just drop a comment below. Let me know your thoughts. So I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.